Look, the reality of the situation is yes, the wicket was very flat and slow. I'm not saying that that is an excuse that we will, hold on to as a team. But you have to understand the reality of what went on, and that was the case in the first 2 days. Even day three, I think after tea is when the wicket really started to change. And beyond that, before that, it was just a very flat and slow pitch. And look, when you get big runs on the board, even when the wicket is flat, the opposition is invariably put under pressure. So you have to understand that those are the dynamics of cricket and how the game moves forward and how the game works. But yeah, it was flat and slow, and the quality of the ball, honestly, as well, wasn't something that we were, very pleased to see, because that's been an issue in the past as well. And just for the ball seem to completely be destroyed in 60 overs is not something that you experience as a test side, and something that any test side could be prepared for. So yeah, that was the reality of the first 2 days. But having said that, not an excuse. England played better cricket than us. They deserve to win.
Shamik Chakravarti.
Virat, hi. Virat, in hindsight, was Nadeem for Kuldeep Yadav maybe. Is it something you want to look back on?
Not really, not at all. Because when you're playing two off spinners, Kuldeep more or less becomes a similar kind of spinner taking the ball away. So you need variety in the bowling attack. We were quite clear on what we wanted to play, what combination we wanted to play, and there are no regrets whatsoever on that decision. And moving forward, we will think of combinations which brings us variety as a bowling attack, and not one dimensional where the ball is only turning away from the bat. So these things are very important to understand. Look, if you're trying to dig something out, you're not going to get anything, because there's nothing. Ajinkya is, I've said this many a times in the past as well, along with Pujara, he is our most important test batsman, and he's going to continue to be. We believe in his abilities. We have believed in his abilities for a long time now, and he's an impact player. If you're talking about the MCG test, he stood up and he scored 100 when the team wanted it most. So you can look at number of innings and what happens from there on. The reality of the situation is we won the series in Australia, and here there's just one test, two innings, and both. I mean, today, yes, you can put that innings aside, but in the first innings, he wanted to score a boundary. It was a brilliant catch by Joe that got rid of him. So if that goes for a boundary, he gets runs in the first innings, then we're not having this conversation. So there are absolutely no issues. Everyone's playing really well. We just need to be focused a lot more. Understand that test victories are earned in any conditions, whether they are your own or you're playing away from home. Nothing is given in test cricket, and we need to be aware of that reality and work together as a team to keep putting a lot of pressure on the opposition. That's our focus. There's two ways to look at this. One thing is that there are actually two ways to look at this. As top order batsmen, we have to take more responsibility and pride in the fact that we have to do most of the work. But if your lower order stands up on such regular basis, it should give confidence to us as a team and the whole batting unit that once we have big partnerships up front, then these guys will do that extra job at the back as well, which makes our positions even stronger. We choose to look at the positives regardless of what situation we are in, and we will continue to do that moving forward, not putting away the things that we need to improve on. We are not a side that denies anything. We're not a side that hides our faults or gives excuses. We accept defeat, we accept the things that have gone wrong, and we continuously strive to improve them and come back stronger and put in those performances that we as a side should be putting in every time we step onto the field. सर दो चीज़ें इस सिचुएशन में समझने की ज़रूरी है कि हम एज अ बॉलिंग यूनिट हमने कलेक्टिवली अच्छी बॉलिंग नहीं करी. अगर आप फास्ट बॉलर्स और अश्विन की बात करें तो हाँ, हमने कंसिस्टेंट बॉलिंग करी, हमने अच्छे एरियाज में बॉलिंग करी तीन लोगों ने. बट आई थिंक बाकी वॉशी और शाहबाज भी अगर उतने ही इकोनॉमिकल स्पेल्स डालते तो प्रेशर ज़्यादा क्रिएट होता है, सिचुएशन और अलग हो सकती है, आपके 80 90 100 रन कम हो सकते हैं ऑपोजिशन के. प्लस अगर बैटिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखें, फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में अगर आप 70 80 रन ज़्यादा जोड़ देते हैं तो मैच ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल सिचुएशन में पहुंच जाता है. तो ज़्यादा कुछ सोचने की बात नहीं है. हमें सिर्फ कंटिन्यूसली उन पे प्रेशर बना के रखना होगा, और अगर हम वो करेंगे तो हमें पूरा बिलीफ है कि हम लोगों को वो रिजल्ट्स मिलेंगे जो हम एज अ साइड बहुत बार ले चुके हैं, और आगे भी पूरा हमें कॉन्फिडेंस है कि अगर हम वो चीज़ें ठीक करेंगे तो हमारे प्रोसेसेस हमें फिर से वही रिजल्ट्स देंगे। और एज अ बैटिंग यूनिट भी आपने जैसे बोला कि ज़रूरी हो जाता है कि आप जितना क्लोज आ सकें उनके टोटल के, वहाँ पे एक मैच में एक क्रूशल जहाँ पे मैच पलट सकता है, वो फेज़ हमें कैपिटलाइज करना थोड़ा और ज़रूरी हो जाता है एज अ बैटिंग यूनिट। सो एक दो चीज़ें हैं जो हमें सोचने की और इम्प्रूव करने की हैं, उससे ज़्यादा कुछ सोचने का नहीं है, क्योंकि सेकेंड इनिंग्स में अगर आप दोनों टीम्स की बैटिंग देखें तो काफ़ी बराबर से मैच पैन आउट हुआ। बट फर्स्ट इनिंग्स का डिफरेंस मैसिव हो गया उनकी बॉलिंग और हमारी बॉलिंग में, और उनकी बैटिंग और हमारी बैटिंग में, जो हमें इम्प्रूव करना होगा।